players involved in the men's doubles. So, with women's doubles coming up next, we've got a chance to look at the Destination Dubai Super Series rankings at the moment. And there's 3 Chinese pairs involved there. And Matsutomo and Takahashi swapped places with the twin sisters from China after their semi-final performance in Sydney. Of course, the twin sisters didn't play the Australian Open. Nice to see 7 different nations in the top 10 there on the Destination Dubai rankings. Well, as far as the women's doubles draw is concerned, you can see from quarter-final stage 4 Chinese pairs, 5 different nations altogether. Just 6 seeds made it through to the quarter-final stage, and by semi-final, those 4 Chinese pairs had been whittled down to 3 because, as you can see, the number 2 seeds, number 2 on the Destination Dubai rankings at the moment, were beaten by the Indonesian pair, Greysia Polii and Nitya Krishinda Maheswari. We already know that Tang Jinhua and Qianxin, the defending champion with Zhao Yunlei, are through to the final in a semi-final this morning that was a repeat of the final from Australia. And unlike the final in Australia, which was a tremendous match, the semi-final this morning was done and dusted in double quick time. So to the women's doubles semi-final, Yu Yang and Zhong Qianxin, the number 7 seeds, playing in their first ever tournament together, up against the number 6 seeds, Nitya Krishinda Maheswari and Greysia Polii. Well, they've never played together before the start of this week in tournament competition. Yu Yang, the former Olympic champion, former world champion, with a new partner, Zhong Qianxin. Well, the stadium here in Jakarta is rocking. The toss of the coin, and it's the Indonesians who appear to have won the toss. Carol Ariel of Ireland is our umpire for this one. Elaine Kong from the United States of America, the service judge. Now, what's the decision here? They chose an ends, difficult to tell. Certainly no chance of us hearing what was going on there. Well, the Indonesian players throwing T-shirts to the fans while their opponents are warming up. Well, I'm sure in time, in history, Yu Yang will probably go down as one of the all-time great players. Three consecutive world titles. club draw. Greysia Polii, the 27-year-old, brought up in Manado in the north of North Sulawesi, and her partner Nitya Krishinda Maheswari, 26, from Blitar in East Java. This is a chance to go to the final. They've never previously beyond the quarterfinal in their home Super Series event. The number 6 seeds, number 7 on the world ranking at the moment, and they're number 9 on the Super Series list we saw just a moment ago. Their win-loss record for the year translates into 4 quarterfinals and 2 last 16 losses. So this is their first semi-final of the year. First round against the Americans was comfortable, as the second round got harder, and the quarterfinal against the number 2 seeds, Liu Ying and Liu Yu. 7-9 down in the first game before they won 9 of the next 10 points, going to 16-10. From there, they looked in control, had to really battle in the second game, though, coming through, as you can see, in 55 minutes, 23-21 in that second game. So to the Chinese pair, playing their first ever tournament together, so they don't have a world ranking, but they have got a notional seeding of number 7. Well, it says their career win-loss record and year win-loss record of 0-0. Of course, they have won 3 matches to get through to this semi-final. They beat Runkison and Vorovici Chaikul in the first round, the Thailand pair. And then they beat Juala Gutter and Ashwini Bonappa in 2 straight games. Yesterday in the quarterfinal against the number 3 seeds, Christina Pedersen and Camilla Rytter-Juhl of Denmark. That was a 3-game marathon, 1 hour and 3 minutes for that quarterfinal against the number 3 seeds. So no previous form to go by as far as the Chinese pair concerned, and of course, as this is their first ever tournament together, it means that this will be the first meeting between these 2 pairs. For the Indonesians, well, they have only been in 1 Super Series tournament final. That goes back to 2009 in Singapore. So Carol Iaril, and yes, that really is the way you pronounce it, despite the spelling there. Umpire for this one from Ireland. Well, when you talk about Super Series success, Yu Yang, 37 Super Series titles to her name. That is utterly astonishing. Lee Chongwei has 39, Lee Yongdae 36.
On my right, Greysia Polii, Nitya Maheswari, Indonesia. And on my left, Yu Yang, Qianxin, China. Qianxin to serve, to Greysia Polii, Level, play.
So the women's doubles semi-final, Chinese pair, brand new pairing, far side of the court. Well, if you were with us yesterday, you would have enjoyed watching
love.
the Indonesians playing against the twin sisters from China, the #2 seeds, and I thought, Steen, that they were playing incredibly well.
They played really, really well yesterday, especially.
Oh, there's a challenge here. Sorry to interrupt you.
Zhong challenge called out.
It was called out. Chinese pair think it was in. That's awfully early. Make a challenge. Yeah. Good challenge, though.
In 2-love.
I thought especially Maheswari played well. Very, very creative in yesterday's match. I think they're in for a little bit of a tougher task today. As you mentioned, Yu Yang, perhaps the best women's doubles player ever. At least among top 5.
Yeah. Certainly her results suggest that, but my personal opinion, I think Gefei and Gu Jun were equal. Gowling, I think, was...
Yeah, that's exactly 3 of the other ones that I would put in there. And I also have a place in top 5 for Ra Kyung-min.
Yeah.
She never really had a partner to match her own standard.
Yeah, very, very good point.
I think the key for the Indonesians here will be if they can put pressure on
Service over.
Zhong Qianxin,
3-1.
the younger of the 2 Chinese players. She has not been as consistent in her results as
Service ball
we used to see the other Chinese badminton players.
Service over.
Sorry, of course, women's doubles players.
2-3.
Well, there's no challenge on the front service line. Yu Yang is trying to challenge. There is no challenge. The instant review system does not have a camera down that front service line. Let's have another look. Oh, that was clearly short. Oh, they've got in each other's way.
Very well played by the Indonesians.
really pressurising Zhong. I don't think Yu Young played one single shot in that rally, did she?
No. The problem for the Chinese is that into the we saw that Yu Young is not as dangerous as she was. She's never been sort of the totally dominant player. She's just been really, really solid, not making any mistakes, setting things up for her partner. But here she cannot afford to let her partner be exposed. And that's what happens right now.
Six straight points for the number 6 seeds from Indonesia. Oh, that's a shocking serve. Got away with it.
That's fraying that she wasn't able to kill that serve, Yu Young, and they ended up losing the rally. So I could be very, very wrong in my prediction that it was going to be a tougher time for the Indonesians. They actually seem to have a great chance of progressing to the final unless the Chinese come up with some other game plan than they've got right now. She's not making anything, Yu Young. She's just sort of returning the shots, but there's no danger whatsoever for the Indonesians. So whenever they're a little bit off balance, they can play Yu Young, and when they're in a good position, they could target the younger Zhong Qianxin.
8 straight points now for the Indonesians. And Yu Young needs to draw on all her experience. She's a 4-time finalist here in Indonesia, having won the title 3 times. Over-ambitious Maheswari.
Service over.
Yeah, and she could just sort of play a soft shot and start over again, because none of the 2 Chinese players are really creative enough.
Oh, good return of serve. Yeah, well played from Qianxin.
5-9.
Zhong was a semi-finalist here 3 years ago, playing with Maheswari. So we know both the Chinese players very good with other partners. Yeah, came forward at exactly the right moment there, Yu Young.
6-9.
I don't think the Indonesians should try to sort of challenge the mid-court area from below the tape. That's very limited.
As happened there.
Yeah, exactly. The last 2 or 3 rallies, they've tried this shot instead of just playing a defensive shot. I mean, the Chinese have been unable to kill it on them from the backcourt.
So you only use the mid-court area shot when you can take the shuttle from above net height.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, that's super. Lovely. Oh my goodness me, what a peculiar start to this women's doubles.
That's it. Well played. Well played, Indonesia.
Service over. 10-8.
To the mid-game interval. The Indonesians with a 3-point advantage. And that run of 8 straight points, that was remarkable. Nice idea to try and mix up the pace from Zhong Qianxin.
Greysia, coaches please, thank you. Ready please.
And the Indonesian coach looking reasonably satisfied. Had a coaching stint in Singapore, as I recall it, before he returned to Indonesia.
And before that, I think America.
Oh.
Just wide.
Service over, 9-12.
Yeah, good call, line judge.
Very nice camera angles we get there.
It's long. The Indonesians are saying that it touched the Chinese players. Well, Indonesians have no joy from the umpire. He's a very experienced umpire. Oh. Well, you said she was playing well yesterday. She's continued that good form through to today, hasn't she, Maheswari?
Very good net play. And Chinese combination is more or less two native backcourt players, so to speak, because Zhong Qianxin, when she was playing with Bao Yixin, was clearly the backcourt player, and I think she's also played with Wu Dongni.
Yep.
Where she, in my opinion, also would be rated as the player that's better at the backcourt.
Yeah, also played and had success with Ma Jin.
Yeah. So it should be pretty safe for the Indonesians to challenge at the net. They have to come up with something, the Chinese pair, because otherwise the Indonesians will win this match. The way it's been going right now, it's just sort of repeating the story over and over again.
Good defense. Yeah. Move Yu Yang at the back of the court.
Yeah.
16-11.
Too flat, it's gone long. That's well left by Yu Yang.
And this is one of the possibilities that the Chinese have if they can get their defense going. But the Indonesians should be playing a much more patient offense, because there's no danger whatsoever. So instead of just smashing away, use a drop shot once in a while, and then start all over with the attack.
Yeah, it's a good smash.
That was powerful.
13-16.
That's very, very good interception. And not only good interception, what a wonderful placement of that winning shot.
Three very quick points for
16, very quickly.
yeah, clever by Polii. Three very quick points for Yang and Zhong Qianxin, starting with the flick serve to Maheswari. Good services, and they're right back in it.
15-16, play.
Yeah, more than back in it, just 1 point in it.
Service over, 17-15.
Point advantage, 3 points needed to take this opening game.
Oh, very high serve.
Yeah, we were noticing that yesterday, weren't we?
Well played. Well played. Both Chinese players stepping forward.
Service over.
Coming very close to the net, and that's what you need to do when you play sort of in a combination where you have the same skills. want to play much more side by side than the combination with the clear front player and backcourt player.
Well, that's gone wrong.
17-18.
Good serve. Oh, and an even better return.
Very lucky.
Service over. 19.
Just as well have been a net shot and an equaliser. Instead, 19-17. Tense to Indonesian girls here, almost looking out at Qianxin after every rally. She's got another heavy strapping on her left knee, Maheswari.
Yeah, which she didn't have yesterday. Well, all credit to the Chinese pair.
A lot of credit, actually.
Yeah. 4 of the last 5 points.
Quickly, please. The
only point the Indonesians won was that net court service return.
Ladies, play, please.
19-all.
Service ball called.
Service ball called. Struck above the waist. Now, Qianxin is joining in. Well,
play, please.
good umpiring because Yu Young wanted to go and talk to the service judge. There was quite clear hand signal. The players know what the hand signal means, and that's a jolly good call. That was way above the waist.
It was straight out from the shoulder, in my opinion.
Game point opportunity. That's
Oi, 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 oi.
Terrible serve. Missed opportunity. all, and we will require extra points until it's a clear 2-point winning margin. Yeah, it was only half court. Miss smash from Greysia, Polii. Could be very, very costly.
Yeah, she's putting it long again, Maheswari. They're rushing it, Polii and Maheswari, and they're about to let this first game slip away.
Game point opportunity now to the Chinese combination. And indeed, the Indonesians have let it slip.
First match won by Yu Yang, Zhong Qianxin,
Opening game to
22-20.
Yu Yang and Qianxin. 22-20, having saved a game point opportunity. Chinese pair take the opening game. Yeah, the nerves, I'm afraid, showing through from the Indonesians.
Yeah, I think it's more fair to say that the Indonesians lost the first game than the Chinese won it. Made a huge amount of big errors, the Indonesians. Got a lot of help correctly by the service judge. At 19-all, they had a service return that took the net cord and went over to get to 19. So from 18 or so, they weren't really able to score any more points.
Well, Yu Young knows what it's like to play here. Won the title in 2007 with Du Jing, and then 2 titles with Wang Xiaoli, 2011 and 2012. And incidentally, 2011 was the last time that Indonesians were in the final of the women's doubles at their home event. Vita Marissa and Nitya Melati.
Ladies, you ready, please? Second game, love all, play.
Oh, incredible. What a shot from Yu Young.
1-love.
It was a lovely idea anyway, the change of pace, but that was played to perfection.
Service over, 1-all.
Oh, dear me, the nerves are still jangling.
Service over, 2-1.
Oh, good defense.
Service over, 2-all.
Overdone it. Pushed it wide, Yu Young.
3-2.
I think the Indonesians still have a good chance of winning this game, but they need to be able to play with the kind of tension that they experience right now. And they need to realize that, okay, yeah, we're playing China, but China is not as good as we normally used to think China is in ladies doubles. Sometimes, we discussed it earlier, Jill, sometimes you play the reputation instead of the actual opponent. And that's what I feel is the case right now.
4-2.
And I was about to say that it's not to be negative towards Yu Yang and Zhong Qianxin, but of course it is in some way, because I don't think they're as good as Chang Yuanting, Ma Jin, or Zhang Jinhua and Qianqin that we seen in the other semi-final here today.
Zhong.
I think
Yeah.
definitely they should be beatable for this Indonesian pair.
Yeah.
I think I hope the umpires learned something as well from this tournament, because it's a whole different situation of umpiring a match here where there's Indonesians involved, because you have a tough time of contacting the players.
Yeah.
So you need to be really firm from the start of the match. This is one of these over-creative shots again.
Service over, 3-5.
Lifted long.
Service over, 6-3.
Good shot.
Short. Yeah.
Very nice smash placement from Zhong Qianxin.
4-6. Service over, 7-4.
Well, I was watching that low serve of Greysia Polii, and I think part of her problem is she's lifting her whole body up as she's about to serve, sort of keeping the body still, hitting through the shuttle. It's a bit like a golfer putting, you can't lift your head.
That's it. Well played.
It's a good rally. Brilliant.
Best rally of this match.
9-4. Quickly, please. Well, you.
Not only the best rally of the match, but I think that's the longest rally of the match.
Play.
Oh, good interception. What a rally again. This will hurt physically.
Yeah, that could be the way to win it for the Chinese. Even though they lost the rally.
Yeah, I think there's question marks about Yu Young's stamina. And I think play her to the back of the court. 49 shots. Clearly the longest of the match so far.
Quickly, please. You. Towel only. Thank you. Play.
Oh, that was going out, wasn't it? Yeah, Yu Young is struggling. That's nice.
And there's so much space at the net, so she could have just played the net again, Polii, even though she was almost taking it down at the floor. It's in.
It's landed well in. That's a poor judgment.
Service over. 5-10.
You know, Steen, you questioned earlier whether the drift had changed. I think that's another indication that it certainly isn't as pronounced as it was earlier in the week.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Good coverage by Zhong.
Yeah, very good.
6-10.
Really important now for the Chinese pair to get a couple of extra points before the interval. Sort of get a hook in the Indonesians, not letting them run too far away.
Well, that was a lovely rally. Good pressure from the Indonesians. Well, I think the interval coming in the nick of time for the Chinese pair. I thought Yu Yang was showing distinct signs of tiredness those last 2 or 3 rallies before the mid-game interval. She'll have...
So that she actually suffered more from this long rally than
I think so.
The Indonesians. No doubt that she's still a great player, Yu Yang. It's just that ladies double has evolved. Everybody has looked at her and said, hey, how can we sort of match her physicality and her control, her touch, and how can we be even better?
Well, she knew the string had gone in her racket. And I think she was worried about playing that net shot because of the broken string. Zhong Qianxin.
Zhong, court, please. Thank you. Nitya.
Referee Ronnie DeFoss coming in with fresh fluids for the Indonesian pair.
12-6.
Yeah, fluids that have... Would they have been kept in the fridge? Did the players... Is it a good thing to have cold drinks? Probably not terribly good,
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. You should try to sort of get as close as room temperature as possible.
Wow.
And actually, having the referee coming with the drinks is some sort of a leftover from when the coaches were not allowed to talk in between the rallies.
Well, so much for my theory that Yu Yang was going to have time to recover. I think the Indonesians also have had time to recover with that mid-game interval and have come out firing on all cylinders. Young doesn't really do anything from the back of the court, does she? She's either just clears it or plays the drop.
I would think she would be uncertain of what her role is here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's another clear. Oh, drop. Clear. Clear. Drop. Yeah. She's no threat from the back of the court anymore.
No.
Well, the Indonesians must be struggling physically as well, because they've been on such a roll all points since the mid-game interval, which I know is only 3 points, but they're the ones that call for a timeout, towel down. Well,
now they're going down to Polii is going down to her coaches. Definitely don't think that that should be allowed.
Clearly the longest rally now.
Well, I would be surprised if the Chinese pair would put up a lot of resistance here in the remainder of the second game. Probably focusing a lot of the energy on the decider. And we have the Indonesian mascot going crazy here in the hall.
Yeah, and the Chinese dragon mascot looking very upset.
Service fault called.
Oh, service fault called. Struck above the waist this time. Oh, Nitya Krishinda Maheswari.
7-15.
Well, they have to be a little bit careful, the Indonesians, and put the service returns away from Yu Yang when she's at the net, because she's still capable of reading some shots.
Yeah, has proved again there. Good judgment, lets it drop long.
Service over, 16-8.
Good judgment.
Yeah,
very good.
Service over, 9-16.
Indonesians work so hard for their points, and then they seem to gift away points too easily.
Exactly. They're making all the points, both their own and the Chinese points. And that's a clear sign that you have too much respect for your opponents.
Good interception.
18-10.
points away from this second game.
19-10. Service over. 11-19.
I think that would have gone long had she sort of gotten out of its way, Maheswari. The first smash.
12.
That one.
Yeah,
19.
yeah, I agree.
Well played.
Super, isn't it? Swayed the body one way, hit the shuttle another.
13-19.
The roar from the fans as the Indonesians earn themselves 7 game point opportunities. It's gone long. It's 1 game all.
Second game won by Nitya, Krishinda, Maheswari, Greysia, Polii, 21-13.
Well, all credit to the Indonesians. It will be very interesting to see how Yu Young holds up to this third and deciding game, whether she's got the stamina or whether the Indonesians can exploit her weakness at the back of the court. Their confirmation, it is 1 game all.
Yeah, and I think the Indonesians, they have a huge opportunity of reaching the final here on home soil in Jakarta. I actually think they're going to have it a little bit easier here in the third game than in the first, because the second game showed that it is actually fairly easy. Very often when you coach against the Chinese ladies doubles, you sort of urge your players to say, hey, we have to be 100%. That's not the case here. If the Indonesians are 90, 95%, they'll be pretty fine. They'll be more than enough.
Are you from Hawkeye?
Well, she is the senior player within the partnership, no doubt of that, and she's taking the commander's role, Yu Young. Well, that's interesting. Yu Young removes her back support.
Perhaps that's like in the horse races where you sort of remove the sort of earbuds from the horses in the last 200 meters so they can hear the crowd and they can really go for it. They definitely need to go for it now. She needs to play all out, Yu Young, if they're going to make it an all-Chinese final.
Well, I don't think that tape on the right shoulder of Greysia Polii is doing much good anymore, is it?
Well played.
Yeah.
Well played.
Very, very good play.
I like that first drop shot to get the Indonesians out of position, and oh my God, did she get out of position?
Yeah.
Service over. 1-all. Play.
Yeah. You made the comments in the second game. Yu Young's not really sure of her role here.
No, and perhaps her partner isn't really sure of her role either.
No. That was definitely Yu Young's to go back for.
Yeah.
But she just didn't react to it.
And I mean, both of them have their strength on the back court, or normally have their strength on the back court, so they should use the rotational attack a lot.
Service over.
Well,
2-all.
we've seen stranger things happen than a Chinese ladies doubles winning a semi-final. But I'm really interested to see how they're going to pull it off. Apparently try to control it a little more, playing into the net. They have to pick up on that quickly, the Indonesians, and challenge.
Service fault called for a third time on Yu Young. Struck above the waist. Yeah, there is no need to question.
Already there where it starts,
Yeah.
is too high.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, look at the hand signal from the service judge there. It's perfectly clear. The players know what the fault has been called for. Yeah, good umpiring. Carol Ariel saying to the players from China, you can't go and try and intimidate the service judge to call the Indonesians. Well left.
and it's a strange situation. Well played here, but the situation about the service judge, I mean, why is two players allowed to approach the service judge, showing her that there's a mistake on the other side? I mean, that's what she's there for. They're implying that she's sleeping.
Yeah. Which is good why the umpire stopped it and said,
Yes.
yeah.
But we see that way too often, that people discuss and talk and ask everything. There's clear hand signs, play on, and that's it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a super shot. Finds the line.
5-all.
So far, the Chinese pair and their coaches should be quite satisfied, because they've succeeded in sort of complicating things on the front court. Oh, that's long.
If I was the Indonesians, I would really pressurize Yu Young right now. I
And
think
especially because nothing dangerous happens when she has
yeah.
the shuttle.
The only thing I wouldn't do is play anywhere near the net
Anywhere the net, no
when
way.
she's forward.
No.
Yeah.
We'll just make sure to play in the sides. Fast-paced shots.
7-5. Net.
Oh. And that was a perfect serve from Greysia Polii. She's been struggling with her serve.
Zhong.
Umpire's going to have a word with Qianxin. Umpire says, come on, a little bit quicker in between points.
7-5. Play.
Now, can Polii do another good serve? Not as good as the last one. Ooh, challenge here.
Maheswari challenge.
First challenge from the Indonesians, and I think it was definitely worth the challenge. Another one that was desperately close. Well, the challenge was instant, which was good to see. Suggests that it caught the line, and it did. Great challenge. Well, yeah, the challenge was successful. On the scoreboard, it's got challenge unsuccessful.
8-5.
Yeah.
It's well right. 4 straight points. And this is a handsome lead at the moment here in the deciding game.
And especially since Polii and Maheswari was absolutely dominant on the opposite side of the court.
Long. Five straight points. Yeah. That's a good point, Steen. They're finishing their favoured end, and they have the advantage,
Yeah.
the home players.
Service over. 6-10.
And they do have the advantage. They have a 5-point advantage as they change ends in this deciding game. Well, didn't really seem to have much backswing of the racket to play that shot. Qianxin. Two minutes shy of the hour mark. Well, the Chinese already back on court.
11-6.
Oh, the Mexican wave goes round the stadium. Can the Indonesians hold their nerve? Just taking a little bit of pace out of that final smash. Maheswari going for angle. This one here, yeah, very nice.
Just a little bit steeper, and therefore Zhong Qianxin had to judge herself how much speed she was going to apply. Very efficient.
It's long. 8 of the last 9 points going to the Indonesians.
What a fantastic experience this must be for Maheswari and Polii.
Yeah. Well, Yu Yang doesn't like the call. I thought it was a correct call.
Let's see here.
Yep, that was on the line.
Service fault called.
Service fault called.
750.
Second time on Maheswari.
Yeah, clearly too high.
Oh, good return. That time it was short.
There was this strange serve again.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, good shot.
9-16.
I think if the Indonesians are losing the next rally, they're going to towel down.
Emphasises the point we made earlier. They're tame points that they're giving away to the Chinese pair. Oh. Well, actually had a smash there from Yu Yang from the back of the court.
And they've become tense, the Indonesians now.
Yeah.
They know they're so close. Yeah, that's what they shouldn't do. Play it directly into the racket of Yu Yang.
And all of a sudden, having had a 9-point advantage, you sense the Chinese have an opportunity to catch back up. Here, the Indonesians will be mightily relieved to get that point. Now the Indonesians asked to towel down. Well, that run of 5 points by the Chinese, that really has put them back into contention. Look at the relief. A little skip from Greysia Polii just showing how relieved she was that they won that rally.
17-12.
did question whether the Indonesians had the nerve, whether they could keep their composure. That is really going to be tested right now.
If I were the Chinese, I would play all the shots towards Maheswari, downwards towards Maheswari. Oh, no, no, no. What a terrible shot. Qianxin as well.
They've certainly been helped on the last 2 points. Yes. I was there with me saying the Indonesians' nerve would be tested. It's not been tested at all.
No.
They've been gifted 2 points.
Service over. 14-19.
In the men's singles previous to this match, Kento sort of sneak in from 16-19 down. This is a bit tougher task.
That's too flat, it's gone long, and that's another gift of a point, which brings the Indonesians to the verge of victory. 6 match point opportunities for the number 6 seeds. Delight for the Indonesians. Oh, that's nice. Coming from a game deficit, Nitya, Krishinda, Maheswari and Greysia Polii earn themselves a place in the final. Well, the moment of realization. A little calmer celebration from the Indonesian coaches. But one thing I have to say, always, Yu Yang, when she loses gracefully.
Very much so.
Very nice to see too. She is a great sportswoman in the true sense of the word as far as that is concerned. Of course, the controversy from the Olympic Games, but that was nice to see at the end, the way she congratulated her opponents. So once again, just to confirm the score, 20-22, 21-13, 21-14 in the deciding game. What a match it was. A game point opportunity in the first game was not converted by the Indonesians, and therefore they had to come from a game deficit. A thrilling thrilling match. So 3 of our 5 semi-finals complete, and all 3 going the full distance. What a day we're having here in Jakarta. It really is wonderful so far. Next match is women's singles, the former world champion against the former world #1. And then we'll have men's doubles to finish off. So with the next match, women's singles, a chance for us to look at the destination Dubai Super Series rankings at the moment. And with Carolina Marin winning in Australia, she consolidated her place at #1. In fact, of the 5 previous Super Series tournaments prior to this Indonesian Open, she'd won 3 of them. So no wonder she's #1 on that list. Well, the 2 players we're about to watch swapped places after Sydney, because Wang Shixian moved up 2 places from 5, and from #3, Ratchanok Intanon was pushed down to 5. So from that we can understand that there's going to be a bit of intensity for today's semi-final. As far as the draw is concerned, from the quarter-final stage, we only had 4 seeds left. 3 of them were in the bottom half of the draw and just 1 in the top half, which was Wang Yihan, the 2011 winner. Of course, the 2-time defending champion